Hey friends, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Thank you for being here. Trust that if this message has popped up for you and you clicked on it, there is a message from your higher self, from source, that is going to be in this video for you today. Something that you need to hear, something to encourage you, something to motivate you, inspire, whatever it may be. Trust that what feels right and in alignment for you is what you need. And then if something doesn't feel like it's for you, it's perfectly fine. It's for somebody else. We're going to just get into it and we're going to see what source and your higher self has to say today. So Spirit, what is this message that you would like me to bring through for the collective today? What do they need to hear right now? What message of encouragement? Okay. All right, we have the Three of Swords that came out. Things may have felt heavy for you lately, like you just really have been unsure of your path, of what is right for you, where you're going. You may have dealt with betrayal, heartache, pain, trauma, but you're going through a profound time of healing, and your higher self wants you to know that all of the things that you have gone through have been for your highest good. Even if you may not see that right now, you will shortly see that. Everything that you've gone through, all of the pain, all of the suffering, has refined you like gold. Diamonds are made under pressure, right? We are here as alchemists in this reality, to be conscious creators, to play an interdimensional magic. And a lot of times we remember how to do that through those really heavy lead-like situations. They teach us how to transmute energy. They teach us how to transmute our pain, our trauma into our greatest successes. So let's see what else we have here. We have the Page of Wands coming out. Something new is starting. Look to the future. What do you want to create? Your higher self wants you to be inspired again. When was the last time that you allowed yourself to daydream? If you were like me as a child, you were probably off in the ethers in your mind quite often. I know I was. I had a huge imagination. I loved being outside. I loved being in nature. Spirit wants you to look ahead instead of looking to the past. It's interesting, these cards right next to each other. He's not looking towards the heartache and the pain. He's looking to the future, to what is ready to be created. You are a creative, divine being of light. What lights you up? There's a whole world that awaits you. You can timeline hop anytime. You can choose a new dimension anytime. You can choose a new frequency anytime. Our past is really only helpful to look back on, to remind us how far we've come as individuals, as souls. We don't need to be stuck there. We don't need to keep looping in that. And a lot of times the same lessons keep reappearing in different people because we are not choosing to see them as a blessing in disguise. We're not taking the experience from it and transmuting it for our highest good. We're still playing the victim. So Spirit, your higher self, wants you to look at where you're playing the victim still in your life. Where are you playing small? Where have you allowed your limiting beliefs or what society has told you you are or can be or can or cannot be to influence where you're going and where you're looking and how you're living? So what else, Spirit? What else did you have the collective know right now? All right, we had the Nine of Wands come out in reverse. Y'all have done enough hard work. Spirit wants to remind you, you can flow with ease. That good things come when you relax into your natural state, which is abundance. You don't have to go out and do all of the things. You don't have to go out and strive for anything. It's already within you. Attune yourself to the frequency, the vibration of abundance, of joy, of love, of peace. Start your day every day with that. Set your intention. Today, I will be abundance in everything I do, everything I say, everything I think. If it is not an abundant thought, if it doesn't feel good in my body, if it doesn't feel good coming out of my mouth, I'm going to choose to rewrite that. I'm going to choose to reroute those neurological pathways. I'm going to choose to believe that I am abundance, that I am a magician, that I am an alchemist of my reality. And I can change my experience from the inside out. I don't have to go out and do all of these things. I can be quiet. I can find stillness. You've done enough hard work. Now it's time to relax into abundance. What else, Spirit? Ooh, that was messy shuffle. Very messy. What's feeling sticky in your environment right now? Your higher self wants you to examine those things that are making you feel muddied energetically or physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Those people, places, jobs, whatever it may be, that is not in alignment for you anymore, but maybe you haven't shifted out of that yet. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to believe that there is more possible for you. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse and the Queen of Swords upright. Let me get some clarification on the Hierophant in reverse. Spirit, give me 1 or 2 cards to clarify this Hierophant, please. Feeling this card on the bottom. 10 of Cups reversed and 9 of Pentacles upright. Interesting. Okay. Where have you allowed other people to determine your power? Because see, ultimately, we are the ones who give our power away, whether we want to admit that initially or not. It's easier to play the victim and be like, well, they took this from me and they did this to me. And okay, but you allowed them in your field. And you have to look at that. You have to identify that. If you want to change it, if you want to get new mental clarity, if you want to find this new stability where you see things from a clear perspective, from a new perspective. Too often we let people that we think are above us, like the Hierophant would be like in a teacher position or in a position of authority, determine our worth or what is possible for us. But once again, you and you alone are the alchemist of your reality. You get to decide this 10 of Cups and this 9 of Pentacles. How much do I want to be abundance today? Clearing for you guys right now, myself included. So there's something there. There's something big there. Understanding that you are abundance. I feel like I have to reiterate it again. It's not something outside of you. It is you. You being here and being alive is a miracle. And there's always something to be grateful for. Your higher self is taking me back to gratitude. Maybe if you haven't felt grateful for your life lately, it's time to tune back in. It's time to tune your frequency to that. Because guess what? The universe will not deliver you more abundance until you realize that you are abundance. You have to match the frequency. We live in a frequency operated universe. And universe means one song. So are you tuning yourself to that song that you want to see manifest? do that through gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. I mean, if you're watching this message, that means you have internet connection. That's one thing right there. If you're watching this, it means you have your hearing, you have your vision. I was thinking about my legs the other day and how much I take them for granted. I was like, holy shit. I am so ungrateful most of the time. Like, it's just so, I take it for granted that I can walk. I take it for granted that my heart beats without me having to think about it. That I have air flowing into my lungs, that I'm not hooked up to a machine to keep me alive. I've been hospitalized before. It sucks. And I still forget to be grateful sometimes for how healthy I am. So I try to attune myself every morning and night to gratitude, to this state of abundance. And I do give deep gratitude to my body now. I've started doing this a lot more recently because I've realized that I take it for granted, and I don't want to do that. I want to see more of everything good, everything in alignment for my highest health, wealth, prosperity in my life. So I'm choosing to be grateful multiple times a day to tune my frequency to what I already have. And your higher self wants you to start doing that too. Write down 3 things every morning that you're grateful for. It can be simple. I'm grateful I have a toothbrush. I'm grateful that the sun is shining today. It's a beautiful day outside. Or if it's raining, I'm grateful that it's rainy and I get to stay all cozy in my home and like curl up with a good book. There's so much to be grateful for. And the more that we start tuning our frequency to that, the more it shows up in our reality, the more the universe will continue to bless and bring through more things on that same vibration. All right, we have the Hermit. That journey inwards. You are the light. You are the magic. Knight of Cups. Right now, I see this card as moving towards what you want more of. Tuning your frequency to what you want more of. That emotional fulfillment, that stability, that love. And then the Ace of Wands. You have a new beginning that's coming to you from this. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Stability, wealth, prosperity. How much can you feel that frequency right now? Close your eyes. Let's do it. Let's tap in for a minute together. Let's do a little alchemy right now. Close your eyes with me. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Feel the energy build. Feel the energy behind your eyes. And I want you to call all of your energy across all timelines, spaces, dimensions, realities, existences to come back to this body, this existence right here, right now. You can do that verbally. I love speaking things aloud because it adds that extra layer of frequency. But you can also just think it. Just think all of me come back to me. Or speak all of me come back to me. And feel the vibration build behind your eyes. If you're still holding your breath, good job. Release that now slowly. Out through the mouth. We're just going to tune in a little bit deeper. We're going to take 3 more breaths together in through the nose. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to place your right hand over your heart and your left hand on your belly. And I want you to feel your heart beating. Allow your breath to return to normal. And I want you to feel the energy from the palms of your hands into your heart space, into your belly. Give your heart deep gratitude right now. Say, thank you, heart, for beating so strong, for keeping me alive. Give thanks to your intestines. Feel the energy from the palm of your left hand beaming into your belly, connecting with your body. Thank you, intestines and digestive tract, for giving me the nourishment I need. Thank you for all of the food that I have in my fridge, my pantry. Tune in. We're going to take one last breath in together. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise your shoulders up to your ears. You can release your hand off of your heart and off of your belly. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down and back as you sigh out. And just relax. You can open your eyes now. I want you to notice the difference in how you feel from that, I don't know how long, maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes we just spent tuning our vibration to coming back to this present moment, to being grateful to our bodies. Let me know in the comments section what you felt, how you feel now compared to then. The more you do this, the more tranquil, the more peaceful you will become, the more filled with gratitude, and the more space you will have to operate from a place of emotional intelligence instead of reacting. Because see, you never know what life is going to throw at you. And your higher self wants you to know that if you start creating more space now before the crazy things happen, start tuning into gratitude now before you have a really hard time, because that's part of this human experience. It's not all going to be smooth sailing. But when we take time daily to cultivate gratitude, to tune into our bodies, to make space, to breathe, to feel, to acknowledge the good that is already in our lives, when those hard times come, we have enough space that we don't get caught in the whirlwind of it. We can take a step back and say, okay, this is shitty. Yes, I see it. I feel it. I allow myself to feel it. But also, I see the good. And I know that there is a reason that this is happening for me. Everything I've gone through in my life has shaped me, has helped me become refined like gold, has helped me become this beautiful diamond. Through the pressure, I have grown. My soul has expanded. My consciousness has expanded, and I have space in my body to breathe, to bring gratitude to whatever it is you may be going through. So let's see. Let's get a healing message. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know right now. What does Source want you to know right now? What would be helpful along their journey. Spirit, please give me however many cards. Okay, I'm feeling this one. Self-love. Yes, beautiful. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. What self-care practices have you been putting off? Our bodies are infinitely wise and constantly communicating with us. I'm actually writing a book on that right now. Maybe released by the time you find this video. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, this is meant for you. But our bodies constantly communicate with us. And when we start to view ourselves as something outside of us, something that needs to be taken care of, it becomes more sacred. You chose the body that you're in to be the home for your soul for this lifetime. And it is one of your biggest responsibilities to honor its requests, to tune in daily. What does it need? What would nourish it? What will help you relax? Building really strong, small daily habits, but very consistent small daily habits like a gratitude practice or journaling, meditating for a few minutes every morning, aligning, setting your intention, checking in with yourself before bed. How did I do today? How did I show up today? What would I change tomorrow? How can I be a better version of me tomorrow? How can I show up in more love tomorrow? And then asking your body to just release anything that no longer serves it. Right before you go to sleep, say, hey, body, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you've done for me today. Thank you for carrying me through another day, for keeping me alive. And now I ask you to release, 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 release. I love saying things in threes. It really brings the energy through, but do whatever feels good for you. But I say release, release, release what no longer serves us, what is not in highest alignment for our good, to help us be more love, to help us be more peace, to be more abundance. Body, release that now and prepare for deep, restful sleep. I have found this profoundly impactful in the way that I sleep. Body, prepare for deep, restful, meaningful sleep. And I stretch, I do yoga. While I'm doing this, I'm like breathing deeply, speaking these things aloud, and it's really, really helped me. So I'm sharing it with you because maybe your body has been giving you those cues like we need to stretch instead of watching TV or at the same time as we're watching TV. We need to go inward instead of zoning out and disassociating on our phones, scrolling on TikTok. Put on a guided meditation, put your headphones on, block out as many physical sensory input as you can, put something over your eyes, tune into the meditation. When you feel your energy wandering, gently bring yourself back. Be present. Be present. Sometimes I've been meditating for literally years now, consistently. And sometimes I still have to do that. Be present. Be present. Be present, like back to back to back, because my mind wants to go off and think about all the things that we have to do later today. But when you're meditating, that's your sacred time for you to quiet your mind, to work on creating that space in your body. So that once again, when those crazy life situations just randomly happen, be present. You've already prepared. You're already ready. You already have the mental space, the mental agility. Your mind is not working against you. So stop speaking that aloud, being like, oh, like I can't meditate. My brain won't allow me to. Rewrite that. Thank you, brain, for working with me today. Thank you, brain, for thinking kind thoughts. Thank you, mouth, for speaking kind things about our body. Whenever something negative comes up, see how you can rewrite it into a positive. See how you can flip it. See how you can change your mentality. Change your world, your reality from the inside out. That's what your higher self wants you to know today. That's what Spirit wants to remind you of today. You're powerful. Give yourself self-love. Love yourself enough to do those things that you maybe don't want to, like, you don't feel like doing. You're probably not going to feel like meditating. I don't feel like meditating most days. But I know when I do, when I set aside that time and I make that space for myself, I'm able to show up as a better version of me. And that's ultimately what life is all about. How can I become a better version of me today than I was yesterday? How can I be more filled with love? How can I be that vibration of abundance and share that with the world? How can I reflect my magic to other people and help them remember their magic? That's my mission, my purpose for this lifetime, is to give people the key codes that they entrusted me with before we came to this dimension, to help them remember their magic as a creator. Breathe, release. Let go of the tension, the stress, the anxiety. Relax your way into abundance. Start speaking affirmations aloud, like, I invite discomfort into my life with ease. I trust that the universe is working everything for my highest good. Speak it with emphasis. Speak it with power. You are power. You are magic. And that's the transmission from your higher self. That's the message that Source wanted you to hear today. You are the magic. Make time to love yourself, to do those self-care practices, those spiritual care practices. Take care of your soul, and everything else will fall into place. I love you all dearly. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments section. Give it a like, share, subscribe. It helps my channel grow. It helps the messages that need to find the people they're meant for, just like you. So thank you so much. I love you.